Have you ever stopped to think that the shoes you wear could be quietly robbing you of your independence, your confidence, and even your safety? Well, what you're about to hear might just change how you think about footwear forever. Did you know? Every year, over 300,000 seniors are hospitalized due to fall-related injuries, and nearly 45% of those falls are linked directly to improper footwear. It's a shocking number, but for millions of older adults, it's more than just a statistic. It's their reality. Meet Frank, a 72-year-old retired history teacher. Frank's story begins like many others. He was out running errands on a rainy afternoon, wearing his favorite loafers, ones he'd owned for years. But when he stepped into a grocery store entrance, a slick patch of tile sent him crashing to the ground. A hip fracture, months of rehab, and a stern warning from his doctor. You may never walk independently again. But here's the twist. Frank didn't let that diagnosis define him. He made simple, smart changes to his daily routine, starting with his shoes. Today, Frank is not only walking independently, he's hiking with his grandkids on weekend adventures. How? Because he stopped wearing the 8 most dangerous types of footwear for seniors and replaced them with 3 mobility-saving solutions that most podiatrists only recommend privately to their loved ones. Before we dive in, welcome to Elderly Active Life. We post daily videos exclusively for seniors, empowering you to live a healthier, safer, and more independent life. Subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss a tip that could protect your golden years. Understanding the danger, how feet change as you age. Before we break down the 8 footwear traps, it's important to understand why the shoes that served you well in your 40s could be silently harming you in your 70s. Your feet go through 3 major biological changes after age 60. Loss of fat padding. The natural cushioning under your heel and toes begins to thin out, exposing nerves and bones to direct impact. Weakened nerve receptors. These are responsible for balance. After 65, they degrade by up to 30%, making every step feel less stable. Joint sensitivity and misalignment. Minor gait issues become major pain triggers in your knees, hips, and lower back. The 8 footwear mistakes stealing your stability. Let's dive into the common footwear traps, shoes that millions of seniors are wearing right now without realizing the risks. Number 1, high heels, even sensible ones. Think you're safe because your heels are only 2 inches high? Think again. Even modest heels shift your body weight forward by 75%, compressing toes, distorting foot structure, and triggering joint misalignments. Meet Linda, 68, a former bank manager. She wore practical heels for decades, but after retirement, years of compressed toes and bunion pressure led to painful foot collapse and eventually surgery. I thought avoiding stilettos was enough, she said, but it wasn't. My feet were suffering in silence. Quick fact, a 60-year-old foot has taken over 75 million steps. Each one leaves an impact, especially in the wrong shoes. Drop a high heel emoji in the comments if this made you rethink those special occasion heels hiding in your closet. Number 2, flip-flops, summer's sneaky villain. Sure, flip-flops feel free and easy, but they're biomechanical nightmares. Every step forces your toes to grip unnaturally, changing your gait and stressing your arches. Worse still, they offer 0 arch support and minimal shock absorption. Frank's lesson came the hard way. I wore flip-flops all weekend on vacation. By day 3, I couldn't walk without pain. He had developed plantar fasciitis, a 6-month ordeal of physical therapy. The trauma didn't just hurt his feet, it spread to his knees, hips, and back, stealing half a year of his active retirement. Support becomes non-negotiable after 60. Let's have a fun story. The case of the mysterious squeak. Let me tell you about Stanley Jenkins, a lively 76-year-old who thought he was being sneaky on his morning donut run. Every Thursday at 7:15 a.m. sharp, Stanley would quietly sneak out of the house to grab a maple bar before his wife, Carol, could remind him about cholesterol and oatmeal. But one Thursday, something changed. As Stanley tiptoed down the hallway in his old sneakers, shoes he'd had since the Clinton administration, he heard a faint squeak. 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 It wasn't the floorboards. He paused, listened, then tiptoed again. Squeak. Squeak. He tried walking heel first, then toe first, then sideways like a crab. But no matter what, the squeak followed. It wasn't until he bent down to examine his beloved sneakers that he realized one of the soles had started to peel off like a flapping piece of lasagna. Every step made the sole slap the floor with a perfectly timed squeak. He wasn't just sneaking around, he was giving the hallway a one-man percussion concert. Carol caught him, of course, laughing so hard she nearly cried. But she also insisted they buy new sneakers that weekend. Stanley now proudly calls them his stealth Doughut shoes. Shock-absorbing, squeak-free, and cholesterol-approved. Moral of the story? If your shoes have their own theme song, it's time to replace them. Number 3. Worn-out sneakers, the silent saboteurs. They may look fine, but inside they've failed you. After just 6 months of daily use, the cushioning in athletic shoes breaks down by up to 40%, offering little protection from impact. Many older adults, especially those raised by Depression-era parents, struggle to throw out still good shoes. But that thriftiness can backfire. Frank wore his sneakers for 3 years before connecting them to his mysterious knee pain. When he finally upgraded, the pain disappeared within 2 weeks. Test your shoes. Try to twist your shoe heel to toe. If it bends like a rag, the support is gone. Be honest. When was the last time you replaced your walking shoes? Tell us in the comments. Number 4. Backless slippers, cozy but catastrophic. Slippers without a back are responsible for over 38% of in-home falls. Why? Your foot grips unconsciously to keep them on, shortening your stride and weakening ankle stability. Ruth, 78, tripped on the stairs while wearing her favorite slippers, breaking her wrist. Paramedics told Frank, "We see this all the time in seniors." Think about it. You wouldn't drive without a seatbelt for comfort, so why walk without heel support? Studies show a 62% reduction in falls when switching to structured house shoes. Number 5. Smooth or worn soles, hidden slippers on every surface. Dress shoes and loafers often have leather soles with poor traction, especially as they wear smooth with age. Frank's near fall came from a few invisible drops of water on kitchen tile. His worn loafers had zero grip, and it nearly cost him his mobility. Try this at home. Slide your shoe on bathroom tile. If it moves too easily, it's time to upgrade. Number 6. Tight dress shoes, when vanity meets danger. Feet naturally widen by nearly half a size after age 70, yet many seniors continue wearing the same size they've used for decades. Tight shoes reduce circulation and can trigger neuropathy, increasing fall risk exponentially. Frank learned this at his grandson's wedding. After 6 hours in old dress shoes, my feet were burning. Then came the numbness. I was stumbling for weeks. Always measure both length and width when buying new shoes, even if you haven't grown. Number 7. Going barefoot indoors, the unexpected hazard. Bare feet plus hardwood or tile equals up to 7 times more shock with each step. Balance becomes harder without arch support or shock absorption, leading to a 37% increase in fall risk for seniors. What feels natural could actually be taxing your nervous system and joints. Your best bet? Supportive house shoes with anti-slip soles. Number 8. Slip-on shoes without support. They're convenient, but that convenience comes at a cost. Without laces or adjustable straps, your foot moves inside the shoe, causing instability and balance issues. Choose shoes that lock your heel, provide arch support, and offer anti-slip traction. The 3 life-changing footwear solutions every senior should know. Let's shift from problems to powerful solutions. Footwear strategies that could save your mobility. Number 1. Upgrade to orthopedic or senior-specific walking shoes. These shoes are designed for aging feet with memory foam insoles, shock-absorbing midsoles, extra-wide toe boxes, non-slip soles. Look for brands recommended by podiatrists and physical therapists. Number 2. Wear supportive indoor footwear. Replace backless slippers and bare feet with structured house shoes that fully enclose the heel, provide cushioning and grip, have soft, breathable materials. Number 3. Replace shoes every 6 to 9 months. If you wear them daily, they degrade faster than you think. Consider rotating between 2 pairs to extend their life and support your joints. Have you learned something new today? Hit the like button to help more seniors discover this vital information. Your thumbs up might save a fall. Share your story. Have you ever fallen or experienced pain from bad footwear? Drop a comment below. Your story might help someone recognize a danger before it's too late. Print this out. Take this checklist to your next shoe shopping trip or share it with someone you care about. You could be helping them avoid months of rehab and pain. Your next step to safer, stronger mobility. If you're serious about staying active, independent, and pain-free in your golden years, your feet deserve your attention. Start with the right shoes, and everything else gets easier. This is Elderly Active Life, your trusted source for daily tips on senior safety, mobility, and well-being. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video that could protect your golden years. Stay safe, stay active, stay independent. See you in the next one.